Hello, Bishop. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So we adjust all this. We have to ensure that everything is aligned, So you push that down. What do I do? Okay. That's 4. So we have 5 here. Okay. Okay. So what I did was, after I had, okay, then you come back here, you give it another bullet. Okay. So if we can see now, we need to bring this up because this is more than, because you can see our edition issue number is here. So we have this, and then we enlarge. But you have to ensure that it's on the same line with the one at the top here. So when you do, you will see that there's a line. It shows you that they are in alignment. So that's when you know that everything is working. So we have, this is our next page. So we have our first article is complete. We have it on page 1, no, on page 6 and page 7. So we go to page 8 where we have our second article. So here, for our second article, you add your image that is going to be here. So let's look for what our next topic is about. Our test, how to access God's wisdom. That's where we are looking at now. So here we want to have an image that looks like this. So you can, what you will do is you highlight this. Once you highlight it, you right click on it and click Ask ChatGPT, then you tell it to give you an article, give me an image prompt for this article that reflects this. Okay, so an image prompt that reflects this content. So you click on that, so it will give you, and then you can use that to generate your image. So we click on this, and we can use, I think I want to use Leonardo. So at least we have an idea of all the, I don't know if you already know how to use all this, but let me just do a quick run through so that we have an idea. So while this is loading, let's quickly start populating the, okay, so this is our topic. So we pick our topic first. click copy, and we go back to here. And so we put our topic here, right click and paste. So let's say we still have the same people that are writing our articles. So let's just put it here. So you put the name of the person that wrote the article, and then the person that gave you the picture, the photographer or the image creator or your graphic designer. That will be the name that will be there. So I'm still looking at our content. So let's pick our content here. We have this 6, so 5. So we copy this. Ah, how are you giving us wahala like this? Okay. Okay, so we come back here, and then our content, our first set of content. Okay, this one itself is plenty. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what we will do is we pick one at a time, each paragraph, so that we don't have too much. So we paste it here, and then press enter. Go back to ChatGPT or your Word document where you have your content, and then we pick copy and paste. So this should be bold. So we make it bold. We make this bold as well. No, bold. So as you can see, this is the first part of the article. So what we are looking at now is the image. Okay, are you ready? Okay, so this is Leonardo app, and basically what this does is helps you to generate images. It does video, but images basically. And for you to use it, this is the home. So when you come in for the first time, this is what you will see. This is what it looks like. So you see this big round something that says image. You click on it. When you click on it, it brings you to where you can generate image, which is what it's doing now, and wasting time. Okay, so you have this. So for you to come here, you need to make sure that you set it. You have image dimension, set your image dimension to landscape, which is 16 by 19. And I usually make sure that the image is small. So it's small in size. So maybe instead of you having 2 MB for one image, you have maybe like maybe 200 kilobytes or less than that. That's what it means to be small, not that it's small in the overall size that you have. So you have that, and then you can also come here to select the type of pictures that you want. Come to legacy, you can have stock picture, portraits, lifelike, vision, anime, concept art, and whichever one. So you pick the one that you want once you've done that. Another thing is Leonardo gives you 150 credits every day. So you can use that credit to generate image. So once you have that, you come to where your image stuff is. So our prompt, we will click on our prompt. The last prompt, yes, this one. So we'll copy this and place it in Leonardo. So we'll paste it. You see that it says we are using 10 coins to generate. So you click on generate. So normally Leonardo will give you 4 options. That didn't work. Okay. It has removed my money. You see this thing. Okay, let me retry. The thing just they come out and they go 128 from 150. But no wahala, it's practice. So let's try again. Okay. Content moderated due to reference nudge. Oh, okay. Serene, this. Okay, let's see if we can remove some things here. I don't know what the reference node is talking about, but okay. Okay, this one is working. It is the Holy Spirit that is nudging you, Abby. It is well. Okay, so it's generating. Usually it does 4 images at a time. So this is our image of the person reading the Bible. So we just pick one, whichever one you like. So you see this arrow here, it allows you to download image. So you just click on it and it downloads the image for you. So our image is in. So the next thing we are doing now is to add that in to upload it for why is it saying I'm offline? Okay, let me see. Okay. Anyway, we have to upload. We couldn't load your file. I'm coming. Okay. So you know how to upload files. So this is our image. I have heard Jari. So we have our image, how to access God's wisdom. So we have that. It will be deleted a particular page. So it's a page to click on it. You come here at the top. Here. This is delete. So we delete this page. Let's see the second one. Let's delete this as well so that we don't waste time. Okay. Let's leave this. Let's see if there's another one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, where are we? This is the page we have. So we can basically, let's remove one of the pictures and just have just one picture. So we can delete this image, delete image, no, delete frame as well. So we delete this as well. So this is what we have. So we can put the next part of this our article. You know, we stopped at the number 2. So we'll go and pick number 3 to 5. We have number 2, so we pick 3 to 5, and then we add our image. Okay, so to make this bold like we did for the other ones, and then that's number 3, put a space. Another thing is some people usually complain that articles have smaller fonts. You know, you can decide that instead of having 10 as your font size, you can increase it to maybe 14. So when you increase your font size to 14, you know, that means like for the first article that had 2 pages, yours might have maybe like 3 pages, except maybe you want to remove the picture. So maybe on a page there will be no pictures there at all, maybe like this page now. You can remove the pictures and then just have one long article. So you know the other part of the article, so let's see if we can put that here to make it longer. So we'll come back here. So we have, so what happens, this part, we'll copy it. So that means what we'll have here will only be text content. Okay, so you can still add something at the bottom here. And so because this page is only for content, we can make this double. So we take Shona, bring this name. You can even put it at the top, so you know that these are the people that worked on this particular page. So you can make this double. So you just do duplicate. So you bring this. Remember that there must be space in between. It's called the bleed line. So you must have that. So you just make this way, and then you move this way as well. So this is our page 9. So these are page line, this name of the author of the content, and you know we don't need a photographer anymore because there are no pictures on this particular place. So we remove this. So that's it. This for this page. So that's for a page that has only content, that there are no pictures. You know, so this is continuation where we have how to access God's wisdom. So you do this for page articles that have a lot of content. You know, so if you have pictures in the first page, The second page, you ensure that you have just the word content, to ensure that everything, occupies the 2 pages. Otherwise, it's going to sometimes bleed into 4 pages as well. So that's how you do your magazine. And then for pages that have, maybe you have your photo gallery, for instance. So it's just pictures that you will have there. So you can have, like we have, we already have 3 pictures here. You can delete this and this. And then basically you can just do duplicate for this and bring it up. Okay. Okay, so we'll use what we already have here and then use that to so we have this. So this is basically how you will generate your magazine. So once we have that, we have our cover page. We have our ending page, which is the back cover of our book. So this is our back cover. So this is not necessary. So this is our back cover. You can, the way we edited our front cover, you also edit your back cover the same way. When you're done with your magazine, you look at the top right corner where you have share. You click on the share button, and then you come down and click on download. When you click on download, it's going to ask you what format of what file type you want. Remember that we also want to convert it to a flip book, so that you can share it and give it to people like a normal magazine. If you are not printing it, it's because it's a soft copy. So you come here, you click on PDF standard, not PDF print. So you click on PDF and then you click on download. So our magazine is downloading. Oh, so another thing is we need to change the top here where you have terracotta and black compass. You change it to the name of your church magazine. So we have Compass Youth Church Magazine. So we have Compass Youth Church Magazine. So you do that before you click on the download. Let's download again. So you see the difference. So we click on PDF standard and then click on download. Okay, so we have that, covered. So once we've downloaded our magazine onto our system, laptop, anything, the next thing we want to do is we want to convert it into a flip book. Flip book, things that, you can open and close like that. For you to be able to do that, there are different ways. So there is a website called Flip HTML5. That's the one I use. So you click on it and sign up. So once you create an account with them, you can go to their home. This is the home page. So this is what their home looks like. So once you have here, you have the opportunity to create 5 flip books in a day. But there are some things you will not be able to do with the free version. You can't put clickable URL, so website link like that. You can't put it on a free version like that. You can't, add it, embed it on your website, but you can create it here, share the link with people. They can use that link to view your magazine on their phone, their tablets, on their laptops, computers, and stuff like that. So once flip HTML, the first thing you need to do is come to where you have upload files. So it allows you to upload PDF, Word, in PowerPoint and stuff. So you click on upload file. So it brings you to this page or this window, and then you click upload files. So we have, this is our magazine, Compact Use Magazine. So you click on it, you can double click, and so it's preparing your magazine and uploading it. So it's going to do the whole work for you. You're not really doing anything because you know you've already prepared it in your Canva and you're okay with what you have done and everything looks good before you downloaded it. So you don't have to do anything. It's just to convert it into a book that you can flip, you know, back and forth. Okay, so it will then convert. So if you decide that you want to upgrade, you know, you can add your church logo, you can brand it, you can customize, you can monetize it by putting adverts inside. You know, you can even put Google AdSense adverts into it so that anybody that clicks on it, as they are clicking, they are seeing the adverts and you're getting paid, you know. So this is our see, this is our front cover that we created, you know, so flip it so you see all that we've done. You know, this is our understanding the operating system of God's wisdom, how to access God's wisdom, and you know, it takes you like that, and this is your old magazine. So this is the end of it, our back cover. At this back cover, you can put your adverts or that you want there. So once you have done this, you can then click on your share button. So our share button is up here. So when you click on it, you can share, copy, open it, and send it as a URL, or you can download it, or whichever one. Mostly you open here. So it brings you to this, and then you can come to the top here. You can see online HTML flip. So you have this. So this is the name of the magazine. So you just copy it, copy that link, and then let me see. Let me send it to Bishop and see if we can. Okay, this is Bishop.
You can also drop it at the comment section.
Oh yeah, that's
so that they test and see.
Okay, so let me drop it at the comment section. Where's comment? Okay. Okay, so that's it. So don't mind the Startup Spark name, or that's the name of my own magazine. So, but if you click on it, it takes you to that magazine and you can see it. So this small rectangular this thing is supposed to be an advert, but since we are using free, there's no advert. So this, anybody that clicks on it, once you send them the link, this is what they will see. This is how they will see it. You know, so they can increase, you know, zoom it, make it bigger, make it smaller. You can have full screen. So this is the full screen. Can we still see my screen?
Yes.
This is the full screen of it. So this is your magazine. We can see our article very clearly, you know. Another thing is you can make your wordings bigger, you know, so you have less content on a page, but it's bigger so that people don't squint their eyes, you know, make it maybe like 14, the font size maybe like 14 or 15, so it's easier for them to be able to read what you've written, you know, instead of trying to enlarge their screen or to zoom out. So this basically is all about our magazine creation for our soft copy magazine, from, you know, from our ChatGPT to our Canva to our Flip HTML, and you have your magazine set and ready to go. Thank you, everybody.
Come on, people, let's drop some fire for Mariam Campbell. I tell you, this is fire. This is Ngwangwa. This is, my brother would say, inner pictures. Wow, amazing, amazing. So we have some questions people would like to ask.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So the question is, number one, to achieve this magazine you just achieved with us on this training, everybody in this room can achieve it with 0 naira. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you very much. So now I'm going to give room to questions. Anyone you want to ask question? So what will be your assignment for us, ma?
Okay, so the assignment is for them to go into ChatGPT. The first thing, the assignment is threefold. First thing is plan out your magazine. So you submit that plan. How many pages will your magazine have? Who will read your magazine? What is the focus of your magazine? Is it a religious magazine? Is it on fashion? Is it on education? Whatever it is. So you let us know what your focus is, and then once you have that focus, what type of content will you be having on it, the tone and everything, put that together in a plan and submit, and then create your magazine on Canva and download the PDF. Let's see the PDF. So you submit the PDF so you know that you did it in Canva first. Then you also do the flip HTML, the flip book version, and send the link, the URL link for the flip book as well. So you are submitting three things. The first thing you submit is your plan, your magazine plan, then your PDF version of your magazine that you created on Canva, then your flip book link. So that's usually just a URL, just like I pasted in the chat box here.
Well noted, ma. Thank you very much. This is awesome. This is amazing. So now, you know our tradition. If you have a question, put on your video and ask your question. But if you don't want to put on your video, drop your question at the comment section, and Mariam Campbell will gladly answer your question right here. So let's do it, people. This is amazing. Imagine you can have your own magazine company from this evening and you go monetize it. Yes, ma, I think somebody dropped a question at the comment section. Okay, you are muted. We can't hear you. You're muted.
Okay,
ma.
so it didn't drop a comment. What I'm seeing here is just the assignments, magazine assignment, plan out your magazine, create your magazine in Canva, present PDF.
Okay. Okay, great. Any question before we go? This place is too quiet today.
If they don't have questions, you two ask them questions now.
You are the coach today, so you feel free to ask your question.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Can we give the steps? What are the steps to creating your own soft copy magazine, as well as the apps or the sites that we went to make sure from start to finish?
So who wants to answer that question? Either by text or by verbal response, whichever one you want to do. Drop it at the comment section or put on your video, put on your microphone, and I'll spotlight you.
All right. Good evening, ma. Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
and
sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you. Sorry, I just joined the meeting about 10 minutes ago. But I think the little I got is that the first thing is to plan your magazine. You must know who your target audience are, and you must have a niche. I mean, you can't go about writing on anything that just comes to your mind. Well, some people have done it and gotten away with it, but it's a very big risk to take. And then the next thing will be to take your ideas to Canva and, visualize your ideas. You have them in your head. Now you want to bring them out visually on Canva. And I think the third thing, if I'm not mistaken, is to take the magazine to an app called Flip HTML and then have it like a mock-up presentation. So these are the steps, and then the apps will be ChatGPT, Canva, and the Flip HTML. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly.
That's very
Absolutely.
correct, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Yes, so everybody, you just had your assignment. Go tell us what the name of your magazine is. For somebody saying something?
Mr. I think that's Mr. Vincent.
Yeah, the addition there is that you can use Leonardo for creating your image.
Yes, additional, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Or Google Gemini, whichever one
yes.
you want to use. Even if you want to use Runway,
Yes,
anyone you want to use.
Gemini.
Anything that works for you, anything that works for your graphic, go and use it and package it. Thank you very much, Pastor Taiwo, for that wonderful.
Somebody has a question here.
Okay.
So I think the question is from Madam Shemilore Polashire. So she's asking, how can we monetize this skill? Are there sites we can visit to get people who need this service? We also need ChatGPT to get right. Okay, yes. So to monetize it, yes, you can monetize it within your network. First, by telling people that you can help them to create magazines, show them sample of the one that you have done, which means that you should have been able to do maybe at least one or two that is working. And then, since it's a soft copy magazine, you also need to let them know that, okay, this magazine, soft copy, they can have it either as PDF or as a flip book, which is what Flip HTML does for you. You can also let them know that if it's for instance, if it's not a church magazine, if it's a news magazine, for instance, they can have adverts into it, clickable adverts inside that flip. So what it means is that you will have a paid version of the flip book, flip HTML that you pay monthly, and then you can do so many magazines, inside your own account, help them to do it, help them to house it, and then you can just send them the link, they will see it, and then send that link to their own members, at cost. And then once they click on that link, maybe commission comes to you or something like that. So that's one way to monetize. Another way of monetizing is if you have your own magazine, you can have it. Flip HTML has some sites where you can host your magazine and have people go there to read the magazine and then get paid. If you look at when I was sharing, there was a section on that Flip HTML that says monetize. So there are ways there that you can monetize in the Flip HTML itself, but that is only available for those that have the paid account, not for free. So if you want to continue using the free, basically monetization would be by you being able to do the same thing, helping people to produce their own magazine, or convert their magazine from PDF to HTML, and then sending them the link. Some people say, okay, I already have my magazine, I just want it to be online. You understand? So you can then take their PDF, convert it to a flip book, send them the link. It is that link that they will be sending to their own members who wants to read their magazine. I hope that helps, ma'am.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Ma. Like I shared with us yesterday before Mariam Campbell came, that all Nigerian newspaper companies have gone into Flip magazine, whether Leadership newspaper, Punch newspaper, and they are all monetized. Let me tell you what they do. In addition to what Mariam Campbell just said, what they do is to take a screenshot of the front page that bears virtually all the topics and all the issues within the magazine. That front page, they paste it on Facebook, or they put it as their blog post first. They use that front page as their blog post. Then they carry the link from their blog and put it on Facebook, so that by one click, you are going to their blog site to read few, like excerpt of the magazine itself. Then when you get to the blog site, it will now tell you on there's something newsletter that if you need the full magazine itself, pay this amount. then you can pay online, and then it gives you access to the full magazine. There are different ways you can monetize your magazine. Okay, so I think this will do for today. Thank you very much, Mariam Campbell. You deserve a good bottle of wine, cold, non-alcoholic wine to step down, or you need 5 alive to be alive. Thank you very much. We're so proud of you. It's been so refreshing. Now, everybody go do your magazine and submit latest tomorrow, Saturday. The next class will be on Monday. We're going to be starting a blogging class. Like I told you, it is precept upon precept, line upon line. Now you know how to create a magazine. The next thing is we want to show you how to develop your blog. Coach Joseph Sule will be taking us on Monday to teach us how to create your own blog site. Then from that blog site, how you can do blog posts. Those blog posts is what you use also to monetize your magazine. Any question before we go? So if there is no question, I think we'll draw the curtain here. One more time, thank you very much, Auntie Mariam Campbell. God bless you, ma. It's been an amazing time. We're so glad. I hope if we invite you again before the 30 days is over, you are going to oblige us. So.
Sure, most definitely.
All right, God bless you. Good night, everyone, and bye-bye.